Hello friends, I am Dr.R.Jemima. In this video, we are going to learn about the concept of inheritance in Java. Let us first understand the concept of inheritance through a real world example. Consider a boy whose wealth worth some dollars earned by his hard work. He marries a girl, her wealth is also some dollars. After marriage, they become parents. And now their child wealth is mom's wealth plus dad's wealth. When the child become mature, now he has a total possession of wealth got from parents plus wealth made by his own hard work. Wealth got from parents is called inheritance. But in our programming, money equal to lines of code. Now let us see how we use inheritance in programming. Inheritance in Java. Inheritance is an important pillar of object-oriented programming. It is a mechanism in Java by which one class is allowed to inherit the features of another class. That is, the fields and methods can be inherited. The class whose features are inherited is known as superclass or base class or parent class. The class that inherits the other class is known as a subclass or a derived class or extended class or child class. The subclass can add its own fields and methods in addition to the superclass fields and methods. So we have a superclass, that is the parent class, from which a child class is derived, that is the subclass. Let us see an example of how to use inheritance in Java. The keyword used for inheritance is extends. The syntax is as shown below. Class, that is the keyword, then derived class name, extends, again keyword, and the base class name. Within the body of the class, you have the methods and fields of the derived class. Derived class extends base class, within which we have the methods and fields of the derived class. Let us see an programming example to understand the concept of inheritance. Class calculation. Here class is the keyword. Calculation is the class identifier name. Calculation base class has two member functions, addition and subtraction, with member variable z, along with method variables x and y. The added value of x and y is stored in z, the member variable of calculation class, and the difference between x and y is stored again in z, which is a member variable of the base class calculation. Z is a dynamic member variable. This base class calculation is having a derived class my calculation, which is given here. Public class my calculation extends calculation. Public is the access specifier, class is the keyword, my calculation is the derived class name, and extends is the keyword used for inheritance, and calculation is the base class. Here we have the member function multiplication of this derived class my calculation, which has two method variables x and y. The product of x and y is again stored in z, which is a member variable of the base class Z. Then the product value is printed using the println statement. Now let us see the main function. The program execution starts from the main function public static void main string args, and we pass the value of the integers a and b as 20 and 10. Here we create an object demo for the derived class myCalculation by myCalculation demo equal to new myCalculation of. So demo is a single object which is for the derived class myCalculation. Demo.addition will give the added value of x and y, and the demo object name is used to compute the added value, subtracted value and the product of a and b. The importance of inheritance is having a single object for the derived class which can be used for the base class also. Thus, inheritance reduces the lines of code, or it is helpful for code reusability.